All right, a second Scripps Medical Team is headed to Northern California to help fire victims tonight. One nurse who just returned from the first mission tells our 10 News reporter Amanda Brandeis what conditions were like on that 9-day trip.
You're going somewhere where they've lost everything. You know, it just brings you back down to ground level a little bit of what you have and what you can lose.
Steve Miller is part of a special team at Scripps, trained to respond to disasters across the spectrum.
You're probably a small?
You're in austere conditions, you're living in tents, it's cold, it's wet. You do not have electricity, you don't have all the medical tools you have in the hospital.
The Scripps Encinitas nurse has gone as far as Nepal, but this disaster was much closer to home.
Within 24 hours, the decision was made to go, so it's fairly quick.
Fire victims were evacuated so quickly many didn't have medications or even IDs to pick up prescriptions. Smoke made respiratory problems worse.
I was working with a Vietnam veteran that was confined to a wheelchair. And he was saved by a fireman that came to his door. He didn't realize the fire was coming, and that's how he was saved, but all he got out with was his wheelchair and a small little pack.
Days on deployment are long. 12 hours at the shelter providing medical care, plus prep and debrief after. This trip fell on Thanksgiving, but was a reminder of why they got into this field in the first place.
Being there in these shelters with people that have lost totally everything, but they're thankful for their lives, it just sets a whole new meaning for us for Thanksgiving.
Amanda Brandeis, 10 News.
Amanda tells us the second 4-person team deployed this morning will provide care for the next week. The team was first created to respond to back in 9/11.